This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Left side, Porzingis. Outside, Holiday. Outside, White. It's stolen by James. Pass to Hayes. Hachimura with the ball. Doncic deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Hayes misses.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
James outside. And the Lakers get it back.
What's it doing?
And finished off by Hayes.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the court.
James inside. Double team on James. And we're going to have a jump ball. Clock at 6. That one goes. Now he's
Come on, man.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. White.
Don't underestimate James defensively. He can put the clamps on you when he wants.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend, and Coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time, too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now, here is James. Hachimura outside. And stolen by Holiday. And stolen by Reeves. James inside. Spins. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics trail by 4. Here's White. Off with
Come on, White.
Doncic outside. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
Now, here is James. Out to Hachimura. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. White. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by James. The Lakers lead by 5. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Both free throws good from James. Celtics trail by 7. Right side, White. Fires from deep. Ooh, another miss. He's
All
0 for
right,
6 in this
come on,
contest.
man.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Yep, count it. James has got 6 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And finished off by Hayes.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Hachimura outside. "26 seconds left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Out to James. On the take. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Celtics trail by 9. Inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
That's a good bounce, Porzingis, man.
And here's Doncic. Outside Reeves. Takes the 3. And that does it for the first quarter. The Lakers on top, leading by 9. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
The Lakers lead by 11. Here's James. There's the strength of the king.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Holiday taking his time here. Outside White. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Oh, there's the alley. Tatum with a steal. The kick out to White. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Standing at 7'3". We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
And he makes both free throws. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
To the middle. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Left side Reeves. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Okay.
Celtics trail by 9. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Holiday. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hachimura outside. Pass to Hayes. Out to Hachimura. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks,
Shit,
Allie.
man.
Good stuff there.
Come on, man.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You love to see that effort from LeBron. Never giving up on the play. He capitalizes with a bucket right
Shit.
there.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim. They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Now here's Reeves. He's scoreless. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Lakers. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. 7-point differential. Out to Hachimura. Pass to Hayes. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Porzingis. And here's Brown. "35 seconds left in the first half of this one." To the middle. Porzingis.
Come on,
Lakers for
Porzingis.
the rebound.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Hayes. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Los Angeles shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And that one misses. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. On the wing, Tatum. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Brown, no good. Good if it goes. The shot comes out. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Lakers on top, leading by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. And anything short of that is a failure.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
There you go.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. The life of an NBA head coach, Dan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? Don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. And he makes a first. Both free throws good from Porzingis. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Los Angeles shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the tee. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Holiday. No made baskets yet, and the call will be against Austin Reeves. That'll be a second foul of the game. Tatum with it. Tatum draws the double. Pass to White. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer, Holiday. Doncic pulls down the board. Los Angeles leading by 8. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Hayes. Good D by Porzingis. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for Boston. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming on the free throw. Now here's Brown. Give him 8 points now. 4 on the clock. Pass to Holiday. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Reeves. Soft touch off the glass.
Come on, man.
Reeves has got his first basket.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Out to James. Lets it go from deep. James from distance. Easy work.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
The kick to Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. It's stolen by Doncic. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Out to James. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
The Celtics making a switch here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Vincent. Here's Finney-Smith. Sinks it from distance. Finney-Smith got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Brown. Here's Porzingis. To snap the cold streak. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there, willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Tries the spin move. Here's Lynn.
Wow, come on, man.
Free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Celtics trail by 15. Pass to Pritchard. 4-3. Benson grabs the miss.
All right, put my
Now Los Angeles with it. .102 left to play in the third quarter here. To the inside. Lynn.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Outside Porzingis. Inside. The kick to Tatum. Cornette sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Lets it fly. And it's Tatum missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Finney-Smith. And he lays it up and in.
What the hell?
Finney-Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Porzingis sets a screen to the inside. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Cornette in the post. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles out in front by 19. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
To the middle. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Pass to connect. To the paint. Here's Lin. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
White can't hit.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. The Lakers lead by 19. Here's Doncic. Boston with a rebound. Brown with it. Hayes picks him up. Here's White. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
Now here's Reeves. On the wing, Hachimura. And he drops it in from the low post.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Holiday. Kick out to Brown. Outside White. Back to Brown. Let's go with a three. James with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Tatum. Following the score by the Lakers. There's the block. Pass to Reeves. Hachimura with the ball. And a miss there on the triple. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Porzingis. Plenty of space. And that one hits the back iron. Down low. And finished off by Hayes.
Again.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
To the middle. Porzingis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Rui Hachimura.
At 7'3", Porzingis is a problem. Really makes defenses settle for fouling him and hoping he misses.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Now Reeves. Pass to Hayes. Doncic outside. Off target from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside White. Back to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. 2 points. That one goes.
And this one hasn't been
in doubt. Man.
They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Lakers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
And it's James with the jam.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Come aqui, homem, bater dão, man. Vai postar, te dão, man.
52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Double team on James. It's all in by White.
That's what I'm doing, bullshit. I ain't doing it.
Outside Holiday. Back to Brown. They double team Brown. White for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's James. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Going inside. And slam dunk by James.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, stand.
Vamos lá, né?